What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's good? What's good? What's good? TikTok, not TikTok, Facebook. Golly, see, I'm so used to going live on Facebook. On TikTok, man. I get my platforms mixed up, man. But guys, hopefully you guys are doing good. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. Happy Valentine's Day. I know that's over with. So guys, look here, man. I just wanted to come on and drop some value, share some value with you guys, and share a quick story with you guys. I don't want this to be long at all. And I just want you guys to just think twice about what I'm saying, right? So it is a new year, right? Now I want you guys to really focus on, I want this like less than 5 minutes if I can. I want you guys to understand something about what you have access to. We have access to this thing called social media. We have access to this thing called the internet, right? This is the best thing that man has ever created. The social media, the internet, it is bigger than Neil Armstrong walking on the moon. It is bigger than the Wright brothers discovering how to fly an airplane. It is bigger than the first person to swim across the Atlantic or whatever it is, right? It's bigger than any of that stuff, man. This is the best thing that man has ever created out of all the things that's ever been created on this earth by the hands of man. The internet and social media is the best thing that they've ever done. And the reason why is simple, because this is the only thing that man has ever done that you don't have to pay for, that can allow you to be the first person to break that generational curse in your family. This platform can allow you to be a self-made millionaire, and that may not even be your whole agenda. Like you may just be wanting to make some extra money to help pay your bills. But that's just the power of this thing called social media, right? I want you guys to understand how one day you can be struggling, barely able to afford your bills. Now, you ain't got to parade and show everybody, because I'm a real private person, right? But I'm a realist, right? I understand there's been times in my life where I was struggling bad, right? And I didn't have to put it all on social media to let people know, and I wouldn't, right? But back here last year, I was struggling, guys. There was a time in my life where I was struggling, right? Things were tough. I don't have to get off into the demographics, but it was tough, right? And I remember at one point in time, guys, in January, where I only had $6 to my name. I remember this, man. A lot of you guys don't, but it was just, I was at it was a tough point in my life. That was back here less than a year ago. Struggling. I was doing life insurance. If anybody's been following me, they know this. I was doing life insurance. I was booking house calls from like I was gone from like 8 in the morning, sometime 8 at night. I'm talking about and then of course I was promoting some other little online affiliate marketing programs. And I came across one post, guys. I came across one post at a time when I was struggling. I was about a month behind on my rent. I can go on all day. Struggling one day. Boom. 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 Went from struggling the same year and ended the year as a multiple six-figure income earner using this thing called social media. Using these platforms called Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all free platforms that we don't pay for. Absolutely free, that bring in over 5 billion people on these platforms every single day. And you know what's crazy? It's the fact that I took a free platform, the same platform that you're on, absolutely free, the same platform that you scroll on and you like and post and you share funny videos, and your bank account can't even keep $10, $100 in it at the end of the month, every month, and you're struggling intentionally. And I say intentionally because you ain't doing anything to not make it be like that, right? And that's how I was. I got tired of struggling. I got tired of looking in the bank when the account was jacked up. And I joined a program. Why? Why did I join this program? When I seen this program, why did I join? Well, first she said that she could show me how to make $600 in 2 hours. That's pretty, that was like music to my ears. But I wanted to be my own boss. I always have been. Sometimes you just got to get more hands-on skills when you come online. It ain't no different as if you had a job and somebody was teaching you how to do something. I learned how to become a content creator on social media. I learned how to attract customers without having to recruit, spam my links, DM them, chase them down, my friends and family, bother them. I learned how to get paid daily. I learned how to build an email list. I learned how to automate my business so that I can be out here doing whatever I want. Yet, because my business is automated, I'm out here getting paid practically almost every single day. I learned those things. Just like I learned how to be a life insurance agent. Just how I learned how to weld all those years. Just how I learned how to work in factories all my life. I learned all those things, right? So I want you to understand how you can go from struggling to boom, being your own boss using this thing called social media. And my question for you, I want to just leave you with this. I don't want this to be long. Why are you sitting on a gold mine? I'm just curious. I am just curious because I know taxes is here now and everybody think they feeling good about themselves. But what if you could be able to learn a high income skill on a platform that you're on for free? You're scrolling. You don't pay to be on Facebook. You don't pay to be on TikTok. You don't pay to be on Instagram, right? You're scrolling for free, but the bank account is still broke. Or you're still struggling to pay your bills. I'm on the same platform. Thousands, millions of other people are on the same free platform, and yet they're not struggling with no bills. They're using social media to build an income, to make money from home or online, however you want to say it. And you're just using it to look cute. So my question for you is, why are you intentionally struggling on a platform that creates almost 60% of the 1,700 millionaires that's made in this country? I'm going to repeat that again. Why are you intentionally struggling on a platform that's free, that basically is responsible for almost 60% of the 1,700 millionaires that's made in this country? That's social media. That's social media. This would be equivalent. When I see people who are struggling, and I say intently because most people ain't doing nothing about it. They look for their tax return every year. That's the highlight of their every year. Oh, I can't wait till I get my taxes. I cannot wait to get my taxes. But guess what? What if you could learn how to make tax money every day? What if you could learn how to use that free platform called social media and makes tax money every week or tax money every month instead of waiting 14 months before you get tax money, and then the rest of the year you behind on all your bills, you about to get evicted, you can't keep nothing going on, you can barely buy groceries? Why? This stuff I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Right? Why are we using social media? We see people out here living their best lives, and we are so brainwashed by this thing called a job. Like, it is 2025. I understand if you work a job. Yes, we gotta work. But guys, you don't have to work a job to make money. I'm gonna repeat that again for somebody in the back. You do not have to work a job to make money. You do not have to work a job to make a full-time income. No, you don't. I'm only probably one of over 800 million people in this country who work from home using this thing called social media on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Thread, whatever. Free platforms. I don't pay no monthly memberships on none of these. I wake up every day and I'm on social media just like you. The difference is we're both creating content. You create your content for likes and shares and and hoo-hoo-hoos. I create my content, right, to build generational wealth, to create other forms of recurring income streams. That's what I do. Now, my question for you is this. I'm not struggling to pay my bills, but you are. But why, when you're on the same free platform that I'm on? right? See, you have everything that you need to build a daily paying income from home. You're on social media and you have a cell phone and you have Wi-Fi. That's all you need. You got 99% of everything that you need to be able to make the money make 10 times more money from home than you're making right now, struggling, barely surviving, doggone about to slap the kids in the face, cussing out the hubby, all these things when you on a platform that can make you rich, and you don't even have to pay for the platform. Now you have to pay for the education. Education costs. If you don't think it costs, look at how much you owe Sally Mae. Look how much your student loans are. And guess what? You ain't made one dime off of those. And you're in debt, right? Guys, I went from struggling to working from home in one calendar year, a whole 180, right? Just following a blueprint, just following purchasing a program that taught me how to build an online business the right way. And now I work from home full time. That's how you go from struggling to a boss. Boom! Just like that. No experience, no tech skills, no following. Now, I said that this one going to be longer than 5 minutes, but obviously it is, right? But guys, look here. It is the middle of February. It's crazy that it is almost March. It seemed like it should be like January the 16th. It's almost March. So I'm going to ask you a question. Because in about 2 more weeks, all your tax money is going to be gone. Yeah. In about 2 more weeks, all of your tax money is going to be gone if it ain't already gone. Now, my question for you is this. What are you going to do? How can you say this is going to be my year when you haven't even invested a 16th of the $5,000 to $18,000 in tax money that you've gotten to try to learn a high income skill that can pay you tax money every week and every month? Right? So my encouragement is for you is this. Again, you have 99% of everything that you need to never work a job again in your life, to be able to become debt free. I'm talking about in 2025. I'm not talking about 3 years from now. I'm talking about this year. You have everything that you need to become debt free. You have everything that you need to fire your boss before they fire you. You have everything that you need to earn a full-time income times 10 from home or wherever there's Wi-Fi. You got it. The only thing that you don't have is the education and the training. And that's the blueprint. Right? And if you would like to learn more about the blueprint that I'm following, the same blueprint that took me from getting fired as a welder, working crazy hours, stressed, broke, everything, took me from working as a life insurance agent, from booking house calls from 8 a.m. to 8:30 p.m., stressed the hell out, to now working from home. Right? Just doing whatever I want to do. Just freedom. If you would like to learn more, if freedom is what you're looking for, if you want to become debt free this year, if you want to be able to work from home this year, if you want to be able to make more money or have the opportunity to learn a skill to make more money than you're making this year, trading your time for dollars just to still be struggling and still can't even pay your bills comfortably, right? But if you want to learn what I'm doing, right, that can teach you a skill in an industry that makes over $1.2 billion every single day. Do you not think there's money out there to be made? It's beyond, there's more than enough. The question is, do you want to make it? Do you want a piece of the pie? Right? What's your favorite dessert? Mine is banana pudding. So this industry is like a big old pot of banana pudding. And I just want a little bit. And I'm getting it too. So my question for you is this. Why are you waiting? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? You said that you can't afford your bills. You said that you're struggling. You look, I don't have to know. I don't have to singly handedly say, hey man, are you struggling? But I know you are. I know you are. You know why? Because almost 80% of people are living paycheck to paycheck who work a job. That's a lot of people. Right? So I don't have to ask you. I know. because I was one of those people and I worked a job, right? Because if you punch a clock and a 9 to 5, I'm talking about an hourly employee, it's a good possibility you're struggling. It's a great possibility you're living paycheck to pay. It's a great possibility you have crazy amounts of debt. So my question for you is this. What are you waiting on to be able to eliminate all that? What are you doing that can help you get out of that? I'm just curious. I'm asking as a friend. I'm asking as somebody who used to be overwhelmed in debt. I'm asking as somebody who used to live paycheck to paycheck. I'm asking as somebody who used to couldn't afford to pay their bills comfortably. I'm asking for like somebody who used to be up at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning while everybody else was asleep trying to figure out what the hell am I going to do? I'm asking because those are all the things I'm pretty confident a lot of you guys are experiencing right now, right? So my question is, I didn't want to experience those things, so I made some changes. I purchased this program, I've learned these skills, and it's the best thing that I could have done. Now I'm asking you, why? You see me every day. I share this in my stories. I'm sharing with you all the time. My question is this: what is stopping you from living your best life? What is stopping you from getting on track? What is stopping you? You see how your job, when you got your job, they trained you, right? You had a lead train you or your boss trained you. Somebody trained you, right? They had to teach you because you didn't know. Guess what? We teach people over here who don't know how to build an online business. There is no such thing as job security at the job that you go trade your time for money at that still got you behind on all your bills. But there is security in the online space because you don't have a boss, right? Again, 99% of everything that you need to be able to design your life in 2025, make it your best year, you already have. All you need is one social media platform, Wi-Fi, and a cell phone. The only thing you're missing is the training. That's the blueprint that's going to teach you how to build this business the right way. But not only that, guys, you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. See, you're part of a thriving community of almost 50,000 other people who used to experience the same thing that you've experienced. That's why they decided to join this program, because they want to get out of that. But not only that, you're part of a community of high income earners that's going to help you build your business. They're going to mentor you. They're going to coach you. Where else what more do you need? What has to happen for you to, is it going to have to happen like it happened to me, where you think everything is fine at your job and you got job security? Are they going to have to call you to the office and give you that damn pink slip? Pardon my French. Is that what it's going to take before you say, oh my God, I seen Daryl talking and I should have did this? Like, is it going to wait till it's too late? Because when jobs fire you, just know this: they fire you when everything's due. Yes, they fire you when everything's due. So what are you waiting on? Because last year, 16 million people lost their jobs and got laid off. This year is supposed to be close to 85 million. And I've said this 1,000 times. If you in production, manufacturing, assembly, retail, picking, packing, whatever, you got a 95% chance to get fired sometime this year. The only thing about it is that you don't know when. They do, but you don't. Do you have 3 to 6 months of an emergency fund put aside? Do you have a plan B, right? How many days can you go without working before you get stressed out about, oh my God, I can't pay my bills? How many days can you go? How many months can you go? If you work a 9 to 5, probably not much. So my question for you is this: while you're using a platform, again, that can make you more than what you're making, plus some, just from home, why aren't you taking advantage of this thing? Guys, you not taking advantage of social media, it is equivalent to you hitting the lottery and just taking the lottery. You not taking advantage of social media, right? A platform that creates 1,700 millionaires a day. You not taking advantage of this and intentionally working a job that's got you by that. Listen, it's equivalent to you hitting the lottery for $100 million and then you get the lottery ticket, right? I'm gonna tell you what it's equivalent to. I wish I had some paper in my car, right? But it's equivalent to you hitting the lottery for 100 million and taking the ticket and just ripping it up. That's what it is. You not using social media and you struggling at a job every single day. You trading your time at a job that's got you still, you can't even comfortably pay your bills, but you're committed to that job. And they can fire you anytime they get ready. And guess what? Before you get to the door to put your key and unlock the door, somebody else will already be in your spot. But you on a platform that can allow you to make thousands of dollars every day and work from home. Is equivalent to you hitting the lottery for $100 million and you take the ticket and rip it up, knowing that you got more debt than almost half this country. Why? I'm just curious. Why? This stuff hurts me, man. This stuff like literally hurts me because I be scrolling I be scrolling social media and people always tell me, oh man, anybody's hiring. I hate this when I see people like, hey, anybody know anybody that's hiring? And I'm over here thinking like, bro, like people are really blind, man. People are so brainwashed. Even in the Bible says the blind lead the blind or they all fall in the ditch. Like folks is really blind. These jobs got folks like brainwashed. It's crazy. I know, because I used to be one of them. I used to think you could only make money if you work for somebody who got money. Yeah, I did. But now I know you can use this thing called social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. If you don't think they can make money, just go look on your TikToks. Look on your face. Look at it. Listen, outside of me, I'm willing to bet you got 10 more people who work from home, who making money from home while you struggling. And you've been watching us all. You just like this. And you get paid and your check's gone before you even get it. But you won't even reach out and ask them. You scared to make money. You scared of success. Why? I'm curious. You're scared of success. You said this is supposed to be your year. So my question for you is, if it's supposed to be your year, what steps have you taken or what steps are you going to take to make sure it's your year? What steps have you done? We're almost 90 days into a new year. What steps are you taking? What steps have you made? Because I hope you ain't talking about that 25 cent pay raise. That's going to be your new year. I hope you ain't talking about these incoming taxes that's fixing to be gone. Then you got 9 more months. Then what? How's it going to be your year if you ain't doing nothing? How's it supposed to be your year if you sitting on your butt just waiting for Jesus to crack it and pour drop millions? Like, it ain't going to happen. Life does not happen by chance. This ain't the Notebook. This ain't the any of those fancy pretty movies that we get so brainwashed and thinking like, oh no, this is the real world. See, you have to go and get it. It's going to cost you. Yes, the life that you want, it's going to cost you. But you know what's crazy? Being broke costs. Having freedom costs. So my question for you is this, really simple question. You don't have to be smarter than a 5th grader to understand this. Which cost are you willing to pay? Which one of the costs is working out best for you? See, I'm paying the cost to be able to be up here on a Sunday, because typically if I was at my job, I'd be working. Typically, I would be getting ready to dread tomorrow because it's the most dreaded day for anybody who punches a clock, right? But I love Mondays. I'm hyped up. Mondays is like, well, all my days are the same. See, I'm willing to pay the cost to have that thing called freedom. I don't want to pay the cost to have this thing called a punch in the clock, and I still can't pay my bills. At the end of the month, I got $75 in the bank. So my question for you is, which cost are you willing to pay? Is the cost of being broke, struggling, and living paycheck to paycheck, is that the cost you want to continue to pay for 10 more months? I mean, I don't know. I'm asking. But I'm willing to pay the cost to continue to be able to wake up in the morning and not have to go to work. Wake up in the morning and get paid almost every day. I'm willing to pay that cost. Yes, that's a beautiful feeling. What costs are you willing to pay? And I'm going to leave you guys with this. One question. When you look in your bank account at the end of every month, When you look at, I ain't talking about tax season. Listen, throw the tax, cause taxes is over. It's going to be gone, right? You ain't invested not one dime. You could have done start a business as low as $25. You ain't done nothing. So I'm just asking, when you look at that bank account at the end of the month, what does it look like? And I'm only saying that because it's probably going to look like that for the rest of this year. Yeah. It's probably going to look like that on average for the rest of this year, right? And I'm going to ask you this. Are you happy with that? Is that getting you everything that you need? Because if it is, keep doing it. Congratulations. Keep it up. You need that. But if it ain't, why, if this is supposed to be your year, because this is the theme that we all say at the end of the year, oh, this is my year. Oh, yeah, this is my year. But what are you doing to make it your year? What are you doing? What type of investments have you made? What are you doing? I'm asking. I'm asking. Because whatever your year, quote unquote, this is my year, is going to come with an investment. Oh, it's going to cost you. It ain't coming for free. You're going to come out your pocket. But I'm here to tell you, guess what? It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it, right? See, because I want to leave you with this. Between January the 1st and December the 31st, you're going to spend at least $5,000 bare minimum. And guess what? It ain't going to put one red penny in your pocket. It ain't going to help you pay one red bill. This is all money that you're going to be done threw away out the door. On clothes, alcohol, weed, weave, toenail. Like, what? It don't matter. Right? You're just throwing away money. I invested in myself in this business one time. Check this out. One time. And I want you to tell me who you think got the best. So I invested one time to learn something that I didn't know how to do. Right? Brian said, all my days are the same too. Yes, love them. So I didn't know nothing about how to build no business online. I didn't know nothing about, I was new to this. So I'm learning. So I invested to learn. I invested in a program, a daily paying program with a free system, automated system. So I invested $900 one time. And the crazy part about it is that we have payment plans for this stuff. This is wild, bro. This is how crazy this is. But this program has made me well over $330,000 in 14 months. Now, I want to ask you a question. Where else can you learn how to make that type of income from home with no experience, no tech skills, no social media following, no degree, no nothing? Where else can you learn how to do that at? Where? Not a big house, 828 square feet. Not a fancy car, 20-year-old car. So I'm asking, where else can you learn how to use a free platform called social media and make that type of money? Anybody put in the comments? Can you make that at your job? Do you have a job that can pay you $16,000 to $20,000 every month? Does your job pay you that? I can show you how to make that online. I can show you how to make that online. I can show you how to make that from home. Yes, I'm good at that. I'm good at that, right? See, because if you're coachable and you can put aside 2 hours a day to learn, and I know you do because the average person spends 5 to 8 hours a day just scrolling for no reason because they're bored, right? So if you can put aside 2 hours a day, I can show you how to make $10,000 every month. See, but the question is this. Do you want to make $10,000 every month? Or are you happy making $2,800 working 40 to 50 hours a week? Or are you happy making $3,000 working 40 to 50 hours a week? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, right? So anyway, guys, I know I said this was going to be 5 minutes, but man, I tell you, it just baffles me when I see people say, hey man, y'all know anybody who's hiring? And I'm over here just like, Jesus, people are praying, Lord, give me my breakthrough. Lord, I need help. And God is saying, look here, I done sent you help. I done sent you help. obviously you don't want it. It's sort of like when we pray and we're like, Lord, can you help me with this? Lord, you know these bills. First of all, you're praying amiss, right? Because that ain't what God, but that's for another whole story. But what God does, like, he know you need the cake, right? But guess what? He ain't gonna make the cake for you. But guess what he'll do? He'll give you the ingredients. What do you think about that? When we pray, God know we want that cake, right? He want to give us the cake too. But he ain't gonna make the cake for you. So what he does, he gives you the ingredients and you make the cake. So when you see me online and you've been following me for 14 months, you've been following me since I've been welding, you've been following me since I've been doing insurance, and you still struggling intently for no reason. And you steady praying to the same God that I pray to, which that God answers my prayers, right? So you praying for the same thing, and guess what? Yeah, he giving you that cake. The cake is freedom. But I'm the ingredients. See, I'm the ingredients for you to make the cake. I have the ingredients for you to make the cake. So I'm just trying to figure out when do you plan on coming and pick up these ingredients? When are you ready to bake that cake? Because I got all the ingredients that you need to bake that cake. So my question for you is, when are you ready to bake the cake? Right? So guys, again, Daryl Henry here. Just wanted to come on and provide some value for you guys. Guys, man, this has a chance to be your best year. We are teaching people right now. We are inside of a business growth sprint where we're teaching people how to make 30K in the next 90 days. We're going to equip you and teach you how to build an online daily paying automated business so that you don't have to be in a dead end broke job struggling after taxes, trying to figure out, praying for Donald Trump to release some more stimulus checks. Guys, that stuff is over. That stuff is over. Nobody's coming to save you but you. And the quicker you understand that if you don't make any changes, just know whatever the last 3 or 4 years was, that's how this year gonna be. So if you were struggling last year, you didn't do nothing right. Well, guess what? You're gonna struggle this year. And the sad part is you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to. What are you waiting for? I'm asking you, what are you waiting on? So if you'd like to learn more about what I'm doing, along with 50,000 other people, and I have my own community where I'm teaching people the skills also on how to be able to accomplish and get this thing called True Time Financial Freedom, right? Connect with me, guys. All I care about is freedom, man. All I care about is freedom. And I'm going to tell you, you ever get your first taste of it, you're ruined. You're ruined. You'll never, the thought of you having to work a job will make you want to vomit. That's freedom. That's what freedom is going to do for you. But as long as you got in your mind that the only way that you can make money is to go and work for somebody else who has money, just know that ain't nothing gonna change, you know. But just know that just know that the life that you want, you already have 99.9% of everything that you need to make it your best year, your best month, whatever. You already have it. The only thing that you won't have is the skills, and that's where the training comes in. That's education. You have to invest in yourself to get that, right? So guys, again, Daryl Henry here. If you would like to learn about the program that I'm following that has taught me how to earn daily commissions, daily deposits of $100, $300, $600, and $900 per day from home, from this phone, anywhere in the world where there's Wi-Fi. Yes, an investment is involved depending on what program level you want to learn how to make, right? I want to learn how to make $900 a day, right? That's the program I joined. If you want some extra money, you can come in at the 100. If you want to learn how to make 6 figures, come in at the 300. If you want to learn how to make almost $250,000, come in at the 600. If you want to learn how to get paid on 4 income streams, come in like I am at the 900. But either way it goes, whether you stay broke, poor, or you eventually come online and learn the skills and be your own boss in an industry where everything is online, it's going to cost you. It costs to be poor and broke. It costs to get freedom. Which costs are you willing to pay? That's all that matters. So guys, be good, be blessed. Enjoy your Sunday. Talk to you guys soon.